Hey guys, it's Cal coming at you with another review from the rig, where I attempt to answer the question that you most want to know. Yeah, but does it smell good? Tonight, we are coming at you with another homage from the folks at PAA. Sent to me for review purposes, my thanks. So, check that out. This is SPICEBOT, now available, and this pays homage to the 2015 release of SPICEBOMB Extreme from Viktor and Rolf. Now, originally, SPICEBOMB, the first version, was released in January of 2012 as a men's fragrance counterpart to Flower Bomb that was released in 2005. So then Viktor and Rolf came out with SPICEBOMB Extreme in 2015, and they also came out with a SPICEBOMB Night Vision in 2019. They all are available, and they look like a grenade, the container that they come in, which is very cool. So that's what this pays homage to. Now, what they've actually done is they've taken the SPICEBOMB Extreme from the original, and they've added more depth and fragrance structure to it. So I will tell you the scent profile on this, and we'll go from there. We'll talk a little bit more about it. So, read my notes here. We have a scent profile, top notes of grapefruit, pimento berries, which in this case refers to allspice, and black pepper. We have heart notes of lavender, cumin, saffron, and warm aromatic spices. We have base notes of tobacco, ladanum, woody, amber, and vanilla. Now, I have seen ladanum listed a lot lately in different scent profiles, and I don't know why, but my brain goes right to laudanum. I'm not sure really what that says about me, but one helps you feel better and the other helps you smell better. So I did look it up to find out what laudanum is. Sorry, labdanum. Labdanum is a deeply amber-like, leathery, slightly honeyed. It's warm, balsamic, and resinous, with hints of leather, incense, and dried fruit such as plum. So, what I've done the last few days in the rig is I have applied this to the back of my hand. Now, this, I have never smelled the original, so I really don't have a basis of comparison. But I'm really, really liking this one. Now, to get into the specifics, I don't pick up on the grapefruit. I'm not. What I do get is just a wonderful masculine spiciness. Now, one problem with doing reviews in the rig is that I don't have access to my other scents here, obviously. And there is something familiar in this, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm thinking in a very general, broad way, perhaps it reminds me of Doppelganger Continuum number 1, which was an homage to Coco Chanel's Cure de Russie. And I'll tell a little bit more about that in a sec. But I'm getting this, it's not super bright. It's not bright at all. It's a little bit darker, but it's a lovely masculine spice. Those warmer scent notes, that warm aromatic wood scents come through, bit of the tobacco, and the warmth of that amber vanilla. So just a beautiful, darker, masculine, spicy, again with the warm woods and the amber and the vanilla. And I love that about that. Now, I find that after several hours of wear, those top notes, the very light florals, those seem to dissipate, and what I get left with for me is that great amber vanilla, that warm scent that I really enjoy. It's also one of the things that I really enjoyed in Doppelganger Continuum #1, the Cure de Russie homage, was being left with that just wonderful warm amber, especially this time of year. It's early February, it's still cold out, but again, such a great masculine scent now available across the product lines. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review. Let me know. Leave your comments below. And yeah, I hope you guys take care of yourselves. We'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.